Hello everyone, this is Eswar Kumar. So finally for Geography and Current Affairs. So I have been teaching for UPSC since 10 years. So I have worked with many institutions all over India, both offline and online platforms. So with my decadal experience, I want to bring some information relevant to the books which are essential for the cracking of UPSC examinations. So with my exam experience, personal experience, and teaching experience, I'm presenting this video to you guys. So before going into the main video, you have to know some important information relevant to the books. Coming to here, how many different types of books that we need to refer. So most of the students are worrying and thinking and keep on purchasing books. And if you see in their homes, if you see the rooms of the aspirants, it will be filled with many books. Clear. So and sometimes always the students keep on purchasing whatever the new book comes into the market. So if the new book in the market, then automatically within a 1 or 2 hours, the book will be in the rooms of students. So that's the thing is happening. So here, students are collecting many more and more books for their preparation, but they are not reading it because sometimes they may not have the proper time, proper plan. So that's why the students are unable to read all that books, but purchasing all those type of books which are available in the market, makes you is your is it makes your name in the holy PDF? Definitely no. So then what we have to do? Just purchase a few books which are relevant to the syllabus, which gives the proper information and which are understandable to you guys. Clear. So purchase the very few books and read those books n number of times. Okay. So read one book for 100 times instead of reading 100 books for one time. Clear. So get some proper reference books, standard books, then read any number of times and try to have the knowledge on applicability. So develop the knowledge on application, analysis orientation, knowledge. Okay. And nowadays, if you see the question paper of UPSC, so those question papers are completely dependent upon the analysis instead of the factual information. So for that, to crack that examinations, what you have to need, you need the analysis capabilities. You have to develop the analytical capabilities, so that only you can crack this examination. So guys, I want to list a very few limited books in front of you, so which are essential for this examination. So read those books for any number of times. Then after reading those books for any number of times, go for the practice test or any test series which are available in the market, and practice any number of tests. So that why I'm saying that to practice any number of tests. Why I'm saying that? Because if you do practice, then only you can come to know about your mistakes and weakness points. So if you know your weakness point, weak areas of the subject, weak areas of the general studies, then automatically you can rectify your mistakes. So that's the main thing you have to do before going for the prelims examination or mains examination. Clear? So before UPSC test you, you have to test yourself. Don't wait for the testing by UPSC. So instead of that, before the examination, test yourself and find out the weak portions and weak areas in you and rectify that. So that's one of the secret mantra to select for this UPSC examination. And you and myself know that UPSC is one of the toughest exam in the world, but it can be easily crackable. You can clear the exam. It is when if you have consistency, if you have proper strategy, if you have right guidance, if you have right mentorship, if you have right test series, then easily you can crack this world's toughest exam in your first attempt. So for that, you have to maintain some consistency in your preparation, seriousness, dedication in your preparation. So definitely you will crack this examination in your first attempt itself. Clear? So let's go into the main video. So I will explain the important books which are necessary for this examination. So stay tuned. So as part of Booklist, so I'm presenting this video now. So let us discuss about each and every book that is necessary for the examination. Clear? So let's have a good discussion on it. See here, these books are meant for both prelims and mains examination. Okay, so you can crack both prelims as well as mains after reading these books. Clear? Right. So coming to history and culture, and we know that history has ancient history medieval history and modern history. And after that, along with that, you have to concentrate on as part of modern history only, you have to concentrate on Indian national movement. Then after that, post independence, so all the things information you have to need. And along with that, you have to know about art and culture of India. Clear? So for that, to cover ancient and medieval India part, you have to read world NCERTs, like that is R.S. Sharma. Okay. And if you want the book, I can show. So for ancient and medieval India, you can read all NCERT, R.S. Sharma, or else we have books as well. Clear. And Satish Chandra and Tamil Nadu class 11 and 12 history books. So instead, like Tamil Nadu books gives good information, or crisp information relevant to ancient and medieval India. And coming to modern India, you can read Spectrum, Raju Ahir, and Bipin Chandra Modern India book to cover ancient, medieval, and modern part. And coming to art and culture, you can read Nitin Singhania. Along with that, you can read Class 11 NCRT, which gives information relevant to art and culture of India. And coming to world history. So, and we know that world history is part of mains examination. Clear? So, for to cover that world history, which is like a mains GS1 paper, you have to know knowledge on the book called written by Norman Lowy. Clear? Then world and CRT by Arjun Dev. Clear? So, to cover history, you need to have knowledge on these books. Okay, I will show each and every book relevant to the history. Hello guys. So let me show each and every book what I said in this slide. So right, first starts with ancient India's ancient past. So which was written by R.S. Sharma, and also we can have NCERT textbooks which was written by R.S. Sharma. Okay, so it covers India's ancient past. Okay, so this book is very useful. You can see here. Clear. This is the book. This is the title of the book. And after that, for modern India. Clear. So for modern India, you can read this spectrum. This is the spectrum. For modern India, you can refer it. And also India since independence, like which was written by Bipin Chandra and Mrudula Mukherjee and Aditya Mukherjee. You can refer this book as well. Okay. So this is the book. It covers the history syllabus. And after that, for art and culture. For art and culture, you can read the NCERT. So it is 11th class, like an introduction to Indian art. So this is the book that you can refer here. And after that, and one more book, Indian Art and Culture by Nitin Singhania. So this book is also covers the syllabus of UPSC, and also it has a good pictures as well. Clear. That's the thing. So these are the books that you can refer for history. So if you read these books, it covers the syllabus of both prelims and mains. For world history, there is a book called Normal Way. I will show you can next. After that, now let's discuss the books for geography. So let us cover the syllabus of UPSC with these books. Clear. Let's cover the syllabus of UPSC with these books. So here the subject is geography. Clear. So like for Indian geography, definitely you have to read NCERT class 6th to 12th. Definitely you have to read because directly questions are coming from NCERT. And also along with that, you have to read GC Long and Oxford Student Atlas and Contemporary India. So which belongs to class 9th and 10th of NCERT. To cover all geography, you have to read class 11 of NCERT only, Fundamentals of Physical Geography. And along with that, you have to read GC Long. Clear? So it covers the syllabus. Along with that, some books we have, like I will show each and every book. So these are the NCERT books. Clear? So these are all NCERT textbooks. Like you can see here, Human Geography, Fundamentals of Human Geography, India, People and Economy, Contemporary India, Physical Environment. Clear? So next, Fundamentals of Physical Geography. Next after that, the Earth and our habitat, resources and development. So these are the NCERT books which you have to read, definitely must and should you have to read from class 6th to 12th classes. Okay. So along with that, you have to refer GC Long as well. You have to refer GC Long as well. Clear. So next, it covers the syllabus of both human as well as physical geography, and you have to take the assistance of this atlas by you have to know the knowledge on atlas as well. So while reading the subject, you have to keep knowledge on it because you have to plot the locations. If your optional is geography, you have to plot the locations as well as you have to knowledge on places, maps of the world and India. So that's why you should maintain some knowledge on Atlas. So it is a good book, like the Orient Black Swan School Atlas. It is a good book that you can refer here. And after that, so if you want more knowledge on geography, you can read Physical Geography by Rupa Publications, and you can read Dr. Kuller. So like Indian World Geography. So it is a concise book. Next after that, Indian Geography through maps. So written by Somesh Upadhyaya, IAS. Okay, so this is also a good book which gives the summary of the geography, not complete information, and gives some glance information. Summary. It gives the summary. Okay. Next after that, if you want, you can go for this book also. If you want more knowledge, Basic Physical Geography by Siddharth. Next, Mahapatra and Mukherjee. Clear? So this is the book. And after that, you can read Savindra Singh by Physical Geography. If you want more knowledge, and this is the spectrum for geography. It covers paper 1 and paper 2. Actually, it covers the syllabus of UPSC. Geography optional. It covers the paper 1 and paper 2. Clear? It is a very big book, but it covers entire syllabus of UPSC. Okay, so that's the thing. It covers all the syllabus. So and also this book was written on the lines of UPSC syllabus only. Okay, so it is also a very good book related to geography. Okay, so these are the important books for geography. Now let us discuss the books related to Indian polity. Clear? So like M. Lakshmikant. So it is a Bible for prelims as well as mains. So whatever the like. So if you want to have knowledge on polity, definitely you have to read Lakshmikant because it gives the proper information. Clear? And also how to read class 9th to 11th relevant to the political science. And also there is 11th class book called Indian Constitution at Work. It is a very good book and you have to read it. Okay. And coming to her, so like DD Basu. So it gives the deeper information and also you can understand the constitution properly. Okay. So like for mains examination, DD Basu book is most useful to you guys. For generally in general, for prelims point of view, Lakshmikant will be useful. For mains point of view, DD Basu book will be useful. Like I will show all the books. So it is Indian Polity. So it was written by M. Lakshmikant sir. Okay, so this is the book. And for mains orientation, we can see Durgadas Basu. So introduction to the Constitution of India. Clear. So it is a book meant for this book. DD Basu. Clear. It is a DD Basu and it is Polity. Lakshmikant. Here, Indian Polity by Lakshmikant. Okay, so these are the books that you need to refer for Indian polity examination. Guys, so related to Indian economy. So these are the most important books for Indian economy, like Ramesh Singh. So it gives the conceptual clarity in Indian economy. Then after that, economic survey and budget. So latest edition you have to read. So economic survey and budget every year, Union of India, that is a Ministry of Finance is releasing every year. So you can get these documents in Ministry of Finance website. Okay. So definitely must and should you have to read this budget as well as survey because the questions are directly coming from this book, this books, okay, which was released by Government of India. So along with that, we can go for NCERT class 11th and 12th. So for economy, you can read class 11 and 12. So there you have micro and macroeconomics. Clear? So you have to keep more concentration in macroeconomics instead of microeconomics. Clear? And also you can go for Brunel's economy if you want. In general, economy is a subject which was depended upon the current affairs. So generally, you have to read these books for understanding of the basics, for the understanding of the definitions. Okay, so then you can face this examination with the current affairs knowledge. Clear? So most in from economy, most of the questions are relevant to the current affairs. So that's the thing. To understand that current affairs, you need the basics. How you can get the basics? By reading these books. Okay. Like for example, it is edition. So Indian Economy by Ramesh Singh. It is a book. And after that, Indian Economy by Nitin Singhania. Indian Economy by Nitin Singhania. So these are the books that you need to refer. So actually, it gives information related to the basic understanding. But along with that, you have to read survey and budget and also newspapers. Any particular newspapers you have to read. Okay. Then after that, hello guys. Now let's have a knowledge on environment and ecology books. Clear? So what are the books that you need to refer? You need to refer like the book called Environment. So which was released by Shankaran IAS Academy. So I think it was in Tamil Nadu. So you have to refer this book to cover environment and ecology. Clear. So like Shankara's book, Comprehensive Guide for Environment and Ecology, and also you have to concentrate on NCERT Class 12th Biology. Clear. So like focus on the last chapters, not all the chapters. You can concentrate on the last chapters of NCERT Class 12 Biology. Okay. So for ecology topics. And also you have to read the reports like Indian State of Forest Report 2021, 2023 and 2025 will be released soon. Okay. So you have to read these reports which was released by Ministry of Forest Climate Change. Okay. Because they are the government reports and the questions are directly coming from the reports which was released by Government of India. Clear. And along with that you have to get support from current affairs. You have to follow magazines like Down to Earth magazine. Okay. And no need to worry if you want classes on Down to Earth magazine. I'm ready to provide. You can use my services. Okay, that's the thing. And after that, and if you want more knowledge, and also you can read this book, Environment and Ecology. So it is a complete guide. Environment and Ecology. It is a complete guide. So like which was released by Oak Bridge Publications. So written by R. Rajagopalan. Clear? So this is the book. So this book is also covers the environment and ecology in mains point of view. So it gives the descriptive knowledge. So there in Shankaran book gives knowledge on prelims orientation, but it gives knowledge on descriptive way. Okay, so you can like find the questions and its relevant answers here. Clear. So this is the book. These are the books on environment and ecology. Now let's know the information related to science and technology books. And also one thing you have to keep in your mind. So there is no particular book for science and technology because most of the questions for science and technology is coming from current affairs. So that's why if you want to get excel in current science and technology, you have to have knowledge on current affairs. Okay. So along with that, you can use these books like so science and technology. It is a based on NCERT textbooks. Okay, you can read NCERT textbooks for science and technology, that is from class 6th to 12th, relevant to the general science. Okay, so it covers the syllabus of science and technology, and for current and also current affairs. So you can practice, you can follow any newspaper, either Hindu or Indian Express or any newspaper. Clear. And also you have to cover notes from Raos Academy, which was located in Hyderabad. Okay, so Raos Academy also providing good notes for science and technology. So you can refer that notes once. Clear. So for science and technology, what you have to remember? You have to remember that you need to cover NCERT 6 through 10 are relevant to the general science, and along with that, you have to get support from any newspaper, any daily newspapers like we can say that Hindu or Indian Express. Okay, and also you have to refer any magazine, any institution magazine, or else Raos Academy or Science and Technology book like that. Current affairs. So current affairs is the most dynamic one, and also with the help of current affairs, we can predict the static areas in this examination. Clear. So if the news is in the current affairs, then relevant to that topic only, questions are coming from the static areas. Clear. So with the help of current affairs, we can predict the static portion, static questions in this UPSC examination. So that's the thing. So preparation, you should have the complete knowledge on current affairs. You should have complete knowledge on what is happening around you, around your surroundings. Okay, so to have that knowledge, you have to follow any newspaper, either it is a Hindu or Indian Express or else any newspaper, you can follow it. Okay, and coming to here, you can refer any magazine like in market you can find some magazines like Raos Academy magazine, current affairs magazine, you can follow it, or else some other magazines you can follow it, but follow one or two magazines, but you should be with consistency. Yeah, every month. For example, if you choose any institute magazine, you have to read that magazine for longer period of time. So then only continuity will be there. Clear. Like daily, you can refer any newspaper. Monthly magazines, you can refer. Either you can refer Raos Academy magazine and GS mains answers. Like you can refer PIB, Press Information Bureau, so which was maintaining by Government of India. So like Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, and Yojana magazine and Kurukshetra magazine. Okay, so you can refer these magazines for current affairs coverage. And coming to here, for international relations, there is a book called NCERT Class 12 contemporary world politics. You have to refer it, and along with that, you have to refer current affairs as well. Current affairs also you have to cover here, my dear friends. Okay, so and also you have to cover Ministry of External Affairs website, because so whatever the things are happening at global level, or else for example, if any minister or else Prime Minister of India visits any foreign country, the relevant MOUs will be instantly uploaded in this MEA website. So Ministry of External website. Clear? So whatever the things are happening with other countries, so instantly the information will be uploaded in Ministry of External Affairs website. Clear? So that's why you have to refer it. Along with that, you can refer my class notes as well. I will provide the notes. Okay. So because I have written each and every point in my notes, I will provide these notes. Okay, if you want, and also you can refer this book. Okay, so for international relations, so interest and challenges for civil services examination, so Deepanshu Singh. Okay, so you can refer this book for international relations as well. And most thing, you have to read current affairs. Okay, so reading of current affairs is enough for to cover international relations for prelims examination, for prelims and mains point of view. For if your optional is a PSIR, political science and international relations, then this book won't be useful. You have to read more and more for optional subjects. Clear? And for the coverage of syllabus like governance, social justice, and schemes, which are part of GS2. So for this syllabus, you have to read second ARC reports, and we know that second ARC report was prepared by our ex-petroleum minister, Sri Veerappa Moily. So you have to refer it, and also there are some selective chapters in it. Okay, and also you can have summaries of the second year's report in the market. You can get them and you can read it. Okay, and the ministry websites, you have to refer the websites like Ministry of External Affairs, Ministry of Home, Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Women, Child, so Ministry of Labor, like that. You have to refer those websites for factual information, and also everything which happens relevant to the India, it was uploaded in the website. So from there you can get the proper authenticate information. Clear? And PRS India. So this is the website which gives information relevant to the documents, bills, and acts which was passed by government of India. And also how to follow current affairs. And as I said, for current affairs, you can follow any our daily newspaper, any YouTube channel, any website. If you want my YouTube channel, you can refer my YouTube channel as well. Okay, so daily I'm taking daily current affairs relevant to the UPS examination. Clear? So that's the thing you can follow here. And so this is the information relevant to the syllabus. Okay, so like governance, social justice, and schemes. Now, how you can cover the syllabus of ethics paper? And we know that ethics is the GS4 paper in UPS examination, and it is a part of a main syllabus. So what are the books that you need to refer? Clear? Like here the topics are ethics, integrity, and aptitude. So to cover these syllabus, one book will be useful to you guys. That is a lexicon. Clear? So you can read both the books, like the lexicon for ethics, integrity, and aptitude. It covers the syllabus. Okay, so it was belong to Chronicles. Okay, you can see this is the book. This is the book for ethics. Clear? It covers the syllabus. And also one more book, that is ethics, integrity, and aptitude. So which was written by G Subbarao. Okay, so like which was written by G Subbarao, ethics book. A lexicon for ethics, integrity, and aptitude. So this is the above book. So this is the above book. Okay, so this one, and the below one, Subbarao's ethics book, is this one. Okay, and for case studies, you can refer general regional newspapers, like that. Regional newspapers, or else there were some magazines which was released by these institutions. Okay, so you can refer those magazines or booklets for coverage of case studies. Okay, and coming to essay paper, and one thing you have to read, actually these books use information related to the definitions and gives us some knowledge, but ethics in general, it is not you should not get the knowledge from the books. Ethics itself you have to develop yourself. So actually here GS4 paper, general studies 4 paper, test you your ethical knowledge, ethical behavior, your attitude, your sincerity, your integrity, your responsibility, your accountability, like that. These subject test, these all these parameters. Okay, but these parameters should be in you, not in the books. Okay, so if you have these all these qualities, then automatically you can excel in or GS4 paper, that is the ethics paper. And coming to here essay paper, in general there is no particular book for essay. Then what, how you can excel in essay? How if you have knowledge on all the general study subjects, then with that knowledge you can excel in essay paper. Clear? And if you want any reference, I can give that, like Arihant Publications, 151 essays, which was written by S.C. Gupta. But I'm not saying that read only this book. This I'm referring this book to give some knowledge how to write, what to write. Okay, so UPSC won't give directly any essay from this book. Okay, so these are the supporting books for your preparation. And finally, one thing I can say that this is not the only list. If you have some other books, you can refer them. Okay, so ultimate thing is that those books should cover the syllabus of UPSC. At least books cannot, after reading all these books, you cannot get all the questions from these books. It won't happen because UPSC is unpredictable, and also under the sun, anything can be asked in UPSC. Under the sun, anything can be asked. Above the sun also can be asked. Okay, so after reading all these books, don't say that you have completed all the syllabus. You have to practice n number of tests. Okay, so then only you will be in the final list of UPSC. Okay, so all the very best, guys. And if you have any doubts, feel free to contact me. So this is Eswar Kumar. Always will be with you for your preparation. I always supports you. Okay, I always behind you. And also you can contact to our number which was available below. And also if you have any queries, you can send WhatsApp text to us. Okay, we will answer to you guys. That's the thing. And we will meet in the next video with some interesting content, so which is useful for UPSC examinations. Thank you so much, and we will meet in the next video. Thank you. This is Eswar Kumar, faculty for Geography and Current Affairs.